Good morning. It's Monday morning. Thank God for y'all tuning in. Monday morning, first work day of the week. Listen, this week here, I'm going to continue on the topic of marriage, how to have a successful biblical marriage. God has put some more things in my spirit that I couldn't get out all last week. But the last week, I talked about the first marriage in Genesis chapter verse 2. God made all the wild beasts of the land or the sea, all the birds in the air. It was all male and female. Adam was the only living creature at the time, didn't have companionship. So God said, it's not good for man to be alone. Let me make him a help me be suitable for him. So God, he put Adam to sleep, took one of his ribs, and he made Eve. He made a woman. Eve was the first woman. After God made Eve, the Bible says he took Eve and gave it to Adam as a gift. I mean, he gave Eve to Adam, and that was Adam's wife. That's why the Bible said when a man findeth a wife, finds a good thing. It didn't say when a man found a girlfriend. It didn't say when a man finds a woman. It didn't say when a man finds a baby mama. He said when a man findeth a wife. So when a man make you his wife, when the man marry you, he found his good thing. He found that gift that God made for him. He found that rib that God took out his side. That's why the Bible say not only that he will obtain favor with God because he married a woman, because he made a woman his wife. God going to give him favor. And that word favor means blessings, approval and acceptance or blessings. God gonna bless the man because he married the woman. He married his real. He found his real. We talked about the role of the man is to be the head of the house. The role of the man is to lead his wife and his family. And see, and the point I want to make, I want to emphasize this video here that a man's supposed to lead like Christ. If he's see this for the single women, if he's not leading like Christ, if he's not walking like Christ, talking like Christ, acting like Christ, do not make him your head, because his job as a man is to lead like Christ. And see, Christ don't abuse the church. Christ don't force the church to submit to him. Christ don't beat the church into submission. Christ loved the church in submission. The reason why we submit to Christ as the body of Christ, we submit to him because he loved us, because he died for us. And that's why we submit to him. I talked about the man who had the three P's, the priest. I showed you in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25, the three P's, the priest, the provider, and the protector. That's the role of a man. Because the Bible said in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 25 to verse 30, that he gave his life for the church. Right? Husband, love your wife like Christ loved the church. He gave himself for the church. And then it says, by the washing of the word, so he may present her without spot or wrinkle. That's the role of a priest. That's the role of a priest. That's a man's role to act like the priestly, to get his wife on another spiritual level. In other words, to lead her to Christ and not just lead her to the bedroom. And in order for a man to lead a woman, he must lead like Christ. We talked about the word submission, what that means. The Greek word for submission, hupotasso, which means to come up on it and lift up and to put in order. That's what that word means. That word don't mean that the woman is a slave to a man. That word not saying that the Bible teaching male chauvinist and the woman is in control. That's not what that's saying. That word means to come up on your husband and to set things in order. Because why? Women think with both sides of their brain, the left and right side of their brain. Men only think with one side of their brain, which is our left side. Women are better at multitasking. They are better at organizing and planning things. So men need a woman to come along up under them and help them make decisions. Because a man don't know everything. And see, and I did a good explanation about the football team on Friday, the last video. Teamwork make the dream work. The football team, you have a owner, general manager, and a head coach. The owner hires a head coach, right? The head coach hires assistant coaches. The head coach hires an offensive coordinator, a defensive coordinator. Because why? He need help. He can't coach team by himself. And they get together and they game plan, and they all have one goal, and that goal is to win. They all are to come together on one accord, so they can do it. So they can be a winning team. And what I said was, they all give their input. They all make decisions. The assistant coaches work up under their head coach, and he allowed them to coach. He allowed them to make decisions. He allowed them to get their input. Same thing how a head in the family should do. Allow his assistant, his wife, his assistant coach to come along up under him and make decisions. They come together and come to an agreement. And like I said, the head coach, he's just a manager of the football team. The same thing with the husband. He manages the marriage, manages the house. As a woman, come up along him and work with him. And whenever they can't come to a head on something, whenever they can't come to an agreement on something, just like the football team, the head coach got to make the decision. Same thing in the marriage. Whenever they can't come in the head got to make a decision. And that's why you got to be careful who you make your head, women. Because a real true head that fear God, that submitted to God, he going to make a decision that's right for his family. Tomorrow I'm going to talk about two things that can ruin a marriage. We talked about teamwork. Right now, I'm just gonna give you a little sample of tomorrow's message. Division. And one thing about sports, the team that come together in unison on one accord is the team that's pretty much gonna win. Because the Bible says, well, a kingdom divided among itself will not stand. And that's one of the things that ruin the marriage, because there's too much division going on. Division is of the devil. Division is of the devil. So that's what I'm going to be talking about tomorrow. I thank y'all for y'all tuning in this morning. God bless y'all. Have a wonderful day. See you on tomorrow. Tomorrow be Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. If you like this video, please share this video. Please share it. Help me get the word out. God bless you.